Welcome to Jimmy Bowen and Friends. Each week's episode features Jimmy Bowen and a special guest like David Frizzell, Carolyn Dawn Johnson, John McEwen, and more. Today's guest is Ian Flanigan. Now, here's Jimmy Bowen.
It's the third hardest thing I'll ever do. Leaving here without you. And the second hardest thing I'll ever do is telling her about you. She's been good to me when things were going rough. How can I tell her now? Good ain't good enough. For the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. If you give me one good reason, I'd be gone. She ain't done one thing wrong. So don't expect me just to walk out of the door. I still love her, but I love you more. She's been good to me when things weren't going right. She made my days long before you made my night. Oh, the hardest thing I'd ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Yeah, the hardest thing I'll ever had to do is holding her and loving you. Girl, the hardest thing I'll ever had to do is holding her and loving you.
Well, thank you. Welcome to the show. We have got a special guest with us tonight, and you may have seen him. He was part of The Voice. He was on the Blake Shelton team, and we're going to have a great time with Ian. Mr. Ian Flanigan is with us tonight. Great songwriter, and this man, you talking about can sing. Whew. I heard him during rehearsal, and I'm telling you, you're going to love him. I love his voice. We're going to have him up here in just a few minutes. You guys just hang with us. We're going to break for a little break, and then we'll be right back.
There's more Jimmy Bowen and Friends coming up right after this short break.
Award-winning Americana, bluegrass, red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, Big City, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
That's the best. Well, welcome back, folks. I tell you what, this gentleman here, we've tried to get for the last couple of seasons on the show, and he's finally been able to take some time out of his very busy schedule and be with us, and it is such an honor to have him on the show. singer-songwriter, Mr. Ian Flanigan.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here.
Hey, man, this is going to be great, dude. I heard you during rehearsal, and I can't wait for them to hear you. This is going to be great.
Oh, thank you.
I'm loving this. Now, you are a singer, songwriter, professional nomad.
Nomad.
Now, are those words really describe you?
You know, I've started living in a house the past year and a half, but it's funny because, you know, here tonight at the Troubadour, I actually started my time in Nashville a few years ago, just about a quarter mile down the road at the trailer park down here, where I would be living here at the Nashville RV Resort. So it's coming back home here.
Well, during the COVID, we
Yeah.
all kind of went through this, and it kind of shut the entertainment industry down just a little bit. You were doing a television show at that time, right?
I was, yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide to do that?
You know, at the time, I was living in a 24-foot Winnebago. I was raising a kid on the road, so we were just traveling the country full time, playing shows all across America. Got to Nashville right when the tornado hit East Nashville. Yeah. My last gig was just an open mic at the Mercy Lounge in town, and it ended up being a scouting opportunity for The Voice. So my last gig turned out to be one of my better ones to show up to. Yeah.
Well, tell us about that. How is The Voice and your relationship with Mr. Blake Shelton?
Oh yeah, you know, The Voice is one of those. It's one of those things that takes about a half a year long when you go through the whole process. It's a bunch of loving people though, and it's basically, for those of you who don't know, it's where songwriters kind of fight to the death with the love songs, and you know, you just try to reimagine as much as you can. You get a lot of really good experience. Blake Shelton was a huge inspiration for me as a good friend and a good mentor.
He's a very talented man.
He's very talented.
And he cares about his artists. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, he follows through after the show.
Yeah.
He helps a lot of people out.
Yeah, that's great. You have a new album release.
Yep.
Is that right? The Reviver music.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so on Reviver Music, I released my first full-length record. It's called Strong. We released it this past September.
And it's out. You got it out on social media too, like Spotify and all.
Oh yeah, Spotify, all the digital streaming platforms. My website's ianflaniganmusic.com.
Yeah. The song that you wrote, it was your lead single, right?
Yeah, one of our singles. Yeah.
The last name on it.
Yep, last name on it. I wrote this. I have a publishing deal in Nashville here, which is why I ended up getting off the road full time. But me, my buddy Barrett Baber, and Ryan Rossabo are writers and publishers in town, and we wanted to write a song to, make our home life a little bit easier. So, a love song can help you out in a lot of ways, but this is just a song for anybody in love. It's called Last Name on It.
And you're going to do that right now.
I'm going to do it, yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ian Flanigan.
Thank you, man. You've got it all. Sure enough, got enough to make a man fall. Baby, I fell from the first time that you pulled me in. From talking to kissing, there's only one thing that's missing. 'Cause you can't have a song without a melody. Can't have forever till we change one thing. Your name from the day I heard it, one word away from perfect. Girl, if I'm being honest, wanna put my last name on it. Put my last name on it. No, there ain't no doubt. Looking in your eyes like I am right now. Got me thinking it's time to figure out how to lock you down for the rest of my days. Only making one little change. 'Cause you can't have a song without a melody. Can't have forever till we change one thing. Your name from the day I heard it, one word away from perfect. Girl, if I'm being honest, wanna put my last name on it. Put my last name on it. Your love snuck up and knocked me off of my feet. That's why right now I'm down here on one knee. Can't have a song without a melody. Can't have forever till we change one thing. Your name from the day I heard it, one word away from perfect. Girl, if I'm being honest, your name from the day I heard it, one word away from perfect. Let me know if you want it. I'll put my last name on it. Gonna put a ring on it. Then put my last name on it. Thank you, everybody.
Don't go away. Jimmy Bowen and Friends will be right back.
Award-winning Americana, bluegrass, red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, Big City, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
Ian, that was wonderful, man. That was, I love that. I love your voice. It's just, it really, seriously, it's just got this unique style.
I appreciate it.
And I really like that. I really like that. You guys love that too. I mean, what do you think of Ian?
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
I'll tell you what. There's something special about you that besides music that you're celebrating. And I think that people would appreciate this. You're actually celebrating sobriety.
Oh, yes, yes. Actually, I'll be, this April will be 7 years for me.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, thank you.
That's a blessing in itself. Now, what made you decide to embrace that?
You know, so I started off playing dive bars when I was 17, just traveling the country. And you kind of start out getting paid in liquor and beer when you're a kid. Well, I did anyway, just traveling. And by the time I was in my mid-20s, I really just didn't have a good grasp on it. And I really wanted to make music my profession. And I had to kind of remove that part of my life in order to pursue it. Yeah.
It's kind of a bad road to go down.
Yeah, man, you know, it'll get you.
So, and you help others even when do you help them intentionally, or does it kind of just falls in your lap since, you know?
Well, you know, the first few years you're trying to get sober, you really have no idea what you're doing. And, but for me, I've been very fortunate to find myself as a member of one of the boards of Hope Rocks, which is in New York. I'm from upstate New York in Saugerties, Woodstock, New York. And we have a foundation up there that helps kind of destigmatize addictions, mental illness, and isolation. So I try to just bring as much awareness as we can wherever we go.
Yeah. That's amazing work. Our hats off to you, and wish you the best of luck with doing that.
Well, thank you.
What's next for Ian? Where are you going now?
Oh, man, you know, I'm just very grateful to be making music for a living, be meeting fine people like yourself, and I'm really just trying to be on the road touring and making as much music as possible.
That's good. Well, we're looking forward to a lot more out of you, that's for sure. Strong is the title track of your latest project. Tell us a little bit about Strong.
Yeah, so Strong is really just kind of redefining the word strong. And for me, that was, you know, the team and the people in my life that helped me get to where I am today. You know, instead of just, you know, you can't do anything on your own in this world. So this is a song that was really celebrating a woman in my life at the time.
I am anxious to hear it.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ian Flanigan.
Thank you, guys. Used to be a double whiskey in a glass. Used to be a 350 gunning fast. Used to be the will of a young man all alone against the world. Used to be a whole lot of things up until the day I met you, girl. And now I know strong is a woman who could love me like you do. Put up with the things I put you through. Let me be the man man I wanna be. Stubborn, foolish, wild and free. After all the crazy things I've done, after every chance you had to run, still right by my side even when I'm wrong. 'Cause of you, baby, now I know strong. When I see your smile, I can't believe I never wore my heart out on my sleeve. I used to think I was supposed to hide all the love I got behind the wall. Didn't know a damn thing at all. Strong is a woman who could love me like you do. Put up with the things I put you through. Let me be the man I wanna be. Stubborn, foolish, wild and free. After all the crazy things I've done, after every chance you had to run, still right by my side even when I'm wrong. 'Cause of you, baby, now I know strong is the way you lift me up. When the nights are long and the days are tough, it all goes away with a single touch. Strong is a woman who could love me like you do. Put up with the things I put you through. Let me be the man I wanna be. Stubborn, foolish, wild and free. After all the crazy things I've done, after every chance you had to run, still right by my side even when I'm wrong. 'Cause of you, baby, now I know strong. Now I know strong. Now I know, now I know. Because of you, baby, now I know strong. Thank you, everybody.
We'll be back with more Jimmy Bowen and Friends in just a moment.
Award-winning Americana, bluegrass, red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, Big City, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
What y'all think of Ian? Did I tell you? The man can sing. Man, and what a story. What a story and a great influence on people. Man, what a great individual. Love him to death and hope he can come back sometime. Glad he took some time out of his schedule. I want to introduce the band real quick. Y'all mind if I do that? These guys standing with me up here, they're so talented and they're a great bunch of guys to be with. And I want to introduce them. Over here on the drums, we got Mr. Steve Cummings on the drums. We got Mr. Craig Fletcher here on the fiddle, the banjo, guitar, and harmony vocals. We've got Mr. Curtis J on the bass. Back here on the guitar, Mr. Dan Droback. Over here to my right, Mr. Donnie Clark on the acoustic guitar, electric guitar, harmony vocals. And Mr. Steve Henson on the steel. And dobro, he does it all. And that's the band. I'm so honored to have these guys with me, and we're having a good time doing these shows. And we thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to end the show tonight on a song. It's an original song, and it might be our next release. I kind of like this tune. We hope that you enjoy it. We're going to say goodnight to you guys, and we'll catch you on the next show.
I got money in my pocket and my guitar in my hand. Those lonely nights without you are more than I can stand. I work like a puppet, but it's time to cut the strings. won't take too long. Just you wait and see. As long as it will lead me back to you, in your stretch blacktop will do. North, south, east, west, and everywhere it seems. Hotel rooms and honky tonks gonna be like home to me. I'll be snapping out the rhythm while I'm singing a new song, knowing where I'm going keeps me moving on. I'll turn my car into the wind and put my thumb up in the air, flag the east down and catch a bus from anywhere. California, California, even California.